Are we live?
Wait for it to pop up here on the YouTube side, but here we go. We're live now. Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Here on the YouTube side, but here we go. There we go. Yeah, we're live. All right. See who's in here. Over the Hill RV was number one in here. Also a member. Artists on the Road, other members in here. RV reviews by the Air Force guy and Jimison. Cindy Cagnese, how you doing? Hope you and James are doing good. Really Creative Travel. Bill from NOTB. It's a Naked Viking raid. Aloha Conk's in here. Rachel Loves Disney's in here. Oh, we're getting quite a few from the raid over there. K&R raid too. So Fantastic Travels. Bob's Adventures. Meemaw Matters. Susan, New Horizons in here. Nursing our travel bug. Oh, just jumped on me. Ford Man. Kenneth Oaks is in here. Shanna Craft. Bob's Adventure. Also, my third member. All my members in here tonight. So, K&R Destination. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a great night. Granddaughter Miss Macy G just jumped in. So, we got 19 in the house.
I see your emojis are working.
Yeah, I think they're down there, aren't they?
Yeah, Bob's Adventure already put them in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Bob, for doing that. And Jimison, let's see what he's saying here. Need to quit looking at the YouTube side and go over here to the StreamYard side. Said, I caught one of your niblet fish today. Did you? Did it bite you on the niblet? Timmy Ray the King's in. So, how's Felix doing?
Man, I am tired.
Oh.
I don't know if it's that time change or what.
Fantastic Travels just became a member, firefighter member. Thank you. So those must be working too.
Evidently.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yes. During our little meetup, Felix was gracious enough to set me down and teach me a little bit about the stuff that I don't know about. So, well, she was able to, let's reword that. She was able to get all of the emojis and stuff loaded up. So, wow. Yeah, they're working. Everybody's putting them in now. So, that's awesome.
Yeah, Jerry was a good student. He sat and watched me do it.
Yeah, well, or talk to Jesse, one of the two. I can't remember.
You looked over every once in a while.
Yes, I did get a haircut, Aaron. On the second stop of our little tour that was taken, it was myself and Melanetti from Melanetti Living Free Zip Codeless and Michael and Shelley from our Epic RV Adventure. We were going to go down to, oh, man, I'm tired. I can't think tonight. Mobile, Alabama. And when we left Fort Payne, headed down that way, Michael had to stop and make a phone call. And during that phone call, he got another call from the campground we had booked, and they had they lost all power. So we didn't get to go to Mobile, so we turned around and headed over to Tuscaloosa. So we stayed over there and had a great time over there. And before we left our little Harvest Host place we were at, there was a barbershop. Happy place camping. You didn't have to do that.
I wanted to play with the emojis.
Before we left our little Harvest Host, headed down to Mobile, there was a barbershop. I mean, just within about 200 yards of where we're at. So I snuck in there and got me a haircut. Our Epic RV, Michael and Shelley's in here. Lee jumped in, meant to be RVing. Thank you guys for stopping by. So, well, you can you can help me thank Felix for that because Felix created all those emojis. So she did do a good job on them though, and she was.
They all look really good on the phone.
They look really good on the. They look better on the YouTube side than they do on the StreamYard side. So you can't really see it on the StreamYard side.
Yeah.
Just says "Wow Fire" instead of actually the fire truck. So on the YouTube side, it looks really good. So yeah, I did get me a haircut. First time I've had my hair cut by someone that I didn't know in for years. So it's kind of interesting. Two person barbershop. They were really two nice guys, and he put off going to lunch, so he cut mine because we were going to be leaving. Linda Barker just came in, so welcome.
So how long did you drive this morning, Jerry?
I left I left Tuscaloosa yesterday about 12:30, and I drove till I think it was around 10:30, 11 o'clock last night. I stopped and got a few hours sleep, and then I took off about 4 this morning, headed on in. So I got back here. I don't know with this time change, we had to lose that hour. So I think I got back here like 9:30, but it was actually 8:30 since we had to lost that hour. So it wasn't too bad. It was a nice little drive. Place I stayed at last night, though, it was pretty loud. You'd think truck drivers would be a little bit quieter, but they weren't. They're out there yelling at each other at 3:00 in the morning, telling somebody to back in here and back over there. But
Wow.
I got a few hours sleep, so that was good. That's why I was thinking I'll maybe just cut this maybe down to an hour tonight and try to get some sleep back to work tomorrow. So I'm pretty tired right now. Had a lot of stuff to do when we got back here. Had to catch all my laundry up, of course. Wondering Ace is in here. A little bit crazy just jumped in. Hey, there's Nettie. We're gonna bring her up.
Oh.
Ready?
Ready, Nettie?
Hey, lady.
Hey, Jerry.
I know exactly where you're sitting now. How you doing?
Doing good. Real good. It's been cold here.
Oh, it's cold here too. So,
yeah.
The rest of the week now is supposed to be in the 70s. Tonight's supposed to be the coldest night. And it's supposed to be in the high 60s, low 70s until next Sunday. And then they're saying Sunday night into Monday, wintry mix. So, yeah. Yeah. I was thinking about I actually did. I went to this morning instead of coming home. I went to the area lake here by me. And I actually backed in the spot and plugged my rig in and was going to stay there for the week, and then started talking to the kids, and they're all so busy, none of them were going to be able to come down. So I just unplugged everything, closed the slides, and came on home. Everybody's too busy. Yeah.
You could have turned around.
Yeah.
Almost did. It was tough leaving, I'll tell you what. So I understand Nettie and was it Michelle or not Michelle? Shelly, and was Michael with you guys? Or was it just you two?
Yeah.
All right. You want to go ahead and tell us? You want to go ahead and tell a little story about your adventure with Tala? Was it the local police department or the sheriff?
Well, what I could do is I could drop the link because it's actually on our Epic RV Adventurer.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Drop that link.
It's really cool and surprising and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
A little bit of funny.
Like, the only person that wasn't with us was Mal, which was good because if we needed to make a phone call, we had somebody we could call.
And you
only get bail money.
You only get one call, as I understand. So, yes.
Oh yeah.
Shanna, I went by myself, and I went down to, and I just met up with these folks down in Alabama. So yeah, just me and my Pandora music and my rig, which I did really well again. I had absolutely no problem. Knock on wood, not one single little problem with that thing. So it was great. It was a great trip, great time.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead and drop that link. And kind of give us a
I'm gonna.
little bit of the story, just a little bit to get people to go watch it. Give us a little bit of that story and how that came about, you little teenagers.
Yeah, I'll give you a little bit of the story. Let me just throw that link in. I got it right here.
Okay. Oh yeah, Shanna, that was I was just driving back from Alabama, so I didn't even come home. But yeah, I was by myself this morning too. So I drove the last 3 hours this morning. So I just went to the local lake. I didn't even come home. So.
Of course, my phone is spinning.
Sorry about not having a show last week, but as these two can attest very well, DeSoto Campground has no Wi-Fi. They say they have Wi-Fi, but it's not strong enough to do anything.
Thank you, Aaron. I can't use my other device because I'm spinning. So we actually went to investigate with BB, that I had the live today.
Yeah.
With her, we went over there to go check that out. And I'm trying. God, I'm terrible. Let me see here.
You need my hotspot there.
I need your hotspot. Yeah, what was it called? No, with BB. No, what we did today. The name of
the Drish Mansion.
Yeah, that's where we went today. It's only like a couple blocks from here, so we went over there to go check it out. And because it's Halloween night, so we wanted to go check it out. And when we made it there, that's where they actually was talking about where this insane asylum was, because it wasn't actually part of the tour that we went on.
Yeah.
So Michael said, well, let's see if we can go check that out. And that's like about 20 minutes away or so. And we're like, well, this is going to be cool. He researched it on his phone and it was abandoned. So we're like, oh, this is going to be awesome. It's dark. It's abandoned. We can go see what's happening at this place. Well, the next is on his station on what happened when we got there. It was insane. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. Yeah.
It's a good thing
I was really quiet.
It's a good thing I had to leave because there'd been 4 of us in trouble. Because I'd have been there.
Yeah. I was like, I'm being quiet. I'm not going to say anything.
We're gonna. Did you drop the link? I'm sorry, I didn't see it in there. If you did, oh yeah, I think
Aaron was able to grab it. Yeah, because I couldn't get on my device.
I gotta copy that and paste it so I can go. Watch it. There it is for everybody. I'll just go over there and find it on their website.
I know, Aaron. No hotspot. I got to get a router. That's my problem because I'm trying to use my phone and StreamYard on my Mac, and it's not letting me use both, so I can only use one.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Did that park even have internet there?
Yeah, it has internet here. Okay. Yeah.
Victoria,
but it drops out around this time.
Does it? I don't think I hooked up to the internet the whole trip. I think I just used my hotspot. So.
I know.
So
have
Jared,
you?
Yes, ma'am.
When you got home, was your TV on or off?
Off. It went off that night on the video.
And it didn't come back on?
No,
Did you figure out why it came on?
No, ma'am.
You got a creepy man there.
No, ma'am.
Weird.
I tell you, we
Oh,
did
yeah.
that. We did that old downtown tour. It was I can't say much because the owner of it's here, Aaron Jemison. We toured his mansion in Tuscaloosa, and it was what was the name of the other one? It was two people. Oh,
I know.
I can't think of the name. I'm too tired. Then we toured the old tavern. Man, the stories in those three buildings were very, very interesting.
I wonder if I can grab that photo. I probably can grab that of the one that we took of you, Jerry, where you look just like the guy that owned that mansion. Who was he?
The son-in-law.
Oh, the son-in-law?
What about Jerry trying to get tricked?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you tell him about you being...
I haven't got to that part yet.
Yeah, Susan. It was weird. You got to tell him the story about the TV, Jerry.
Okay. Battle Freeman House. That was the other one. The Battle / Freeman. Battles owned it first, then Freeman's bought it from them. But it wasn't in. It was in the Jemison mansion where all the weird stuff happened. But well, I'll tell you the story about the TV. I have cameras all over my house, of course, pointing inside and outside, and it'll alert me if there's anyone around the house. Well, we're sitting down at DeSoto State Park. That was around the campfire, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I got an alert on my kitchen camera, and it only alerts on movement. But sometimes a bird will fly by, because I got it pointed at my back door, but it also captures my bedroom. And we're sitting there, and I get an alert. So I flip on my camera, and my TV in my bedroom is turned on. Turned on while I was watching it. I'm telling everybody, I said, look at this. My darn TV's on in my bedroom. And then it wasn't very long because I was still watching the feed from it, and the TV shut off.
Yeah, that was so weird.
I didn't get any more notifications, so I don't know if anything else happened or not, but everything's just the way I left it. So, but then we was touring the Jemison mansion, and I kept feeling like someone was trying to grab my right foot. I mean, trying to trip me. And one time, Nettie was standing right beside me, and it's like somebody kicked my foot. My foot was standing like this. Kicked my foot and went sideways. And she was telling the story about this. Yeah, she was telling the story about the guy that committed suicide in the house, and then a piece of furniture in there that didn't actually belong to the house, but they think that the guy that owned this piece of furniture, this armoire, is still attached to it, because every time they go in the room, this doors on the armoire is open. Oh, that's the exact desk and the exact chair where the guy shot himself. He was the only person that lived in that house that didn't die of natural causes. And he suffered for, let's see, he had severe migraines or headaches or something. And then when the depression hit.
That's who Jerry was like.
I think that's the guy that was following me around the house. Kept trying to trip me. But if you're ever in Tuscaloosa, and this is a free tour, you start out at the Old Town Tavern, and then you go over to the other house, and then you go to the Jemison Mansion. So it's like at 1:30, 2:30, and 3:30. So, and it's free. That's a great thing about it. They're not within close enough to walking distance, but you get the same tour guide. Yeah, that's the battle house there.
Mm-hmm. Pretty cool.
And they got them fixed up. I lost Felix.
Felix.
Come back.
Now this is where we saw the ghost.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah. Yeah. Shelly's, and I'm sure they'll put that out on an upcoming video. We lost you.
I know. It's weird. I just got a little warning thing that said it was disconnecting me because of unstable internet.
Let's see. So it says someone placed the floor above our room all night at the end, and no one else was staying there. Oh, that's what we're going to. Maybe that's what we won't do. BB saying I like talking about this stuff. If anybody else has had any paranormal things, come up here and let us know what they are. New Horizon say they toured Loretta Lynn's house and guaranteed it's haunted. You'll feel the temperature change, and she tells you that the house is haunted. This, what'd she tell us, Nate? She goes, we got to know our little troubadour, my friends. How you doing? I was hoping to get close enough to come by and see you guys, but I didn't make it on that side of Arkansas. Our tour, we kind of got to know our tour guide pretty well, and she was letting us go places where they didn't let other people go. So by the end of the tour, but she said, we're supposed to tell you these places aren't haunted, but they are. But the history in these houses.
He had his first Whataburger.
Oh, yeah.
Whataburger.
Yeah.
And they are delicious. So if you ever get a chance to eat a Whataburger, and come to find out, we're getting 2 Whataburgers built in the Kansas City area thanks to Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, he requested Whataburger, so they are building 2 of them up here now. So one of them is where in the town my daughter lives in, so it's only about 10 miles away.
Sweet.
Oh, I'd love to meet you guys too, Troubadour.
So when we come up there, we're going to go out to eat there.
Yeah.
Is that Jesse talking?
Yeah, he's saying that we're going to come visit you a lot when they get Whataburger in there.
You bet. Come on up. Come on up. Other interesting fact, and Felix and Jesse didn't get to ride this out with us, but when we stopped at our Harvest Host, and I don't even remember what town. Do you remember that town, Eddie, we stopped in? It was, I don't even remember the name of the town we stopped in. I'm sure Michael's going to come in here and tell me he knows it. But we stopped at a little a brewery place, and we were just going to hang out there till we headed down. It was a Harvest Host. We were going to hang out there until we got up and went to Mobile the next morning, and we got to experience a Category 1 hurricane because the eye of the storm and the eye of the storm passed right over the top of us.
Yeah.
So I always wanted to ride out a hurricane. So that's off my bucket list now because
we had water, Felix, all the way up to our tires.
Wow.
They had these big railroad ties that go kind of in the parking lot, and 2 of them had washed right in front of Mel.
Alabaster.
Alabaster, that's right. I knew he would know it. Or Shelly.
Yeah.
But it rained enough and got so much water on their parking lot that it floated 2 of those big ties right in front of Mel and Eddie's rig and right in front of Michael and Shelly's. Mm-hmm. Now, they were out kind of on the parking lot, and I was kind of backing behind them in the grass, and all the water, I guess all my water ran down there to them because I didn't have any water up there when I got up next morning. But
good thing you didn't get stuck.
Yeah.
It was pretty good gravel parking lot, but by the time we left, it was all the water had left again. So, and it was a nice gravel parking lot. Jarhead and Ginger Journey, how you guys doing? I got 28 in here. But yeah, it was interesting. What was it, about 3:30 in the morning when that thing hit us?
Yeah, roughly around that time.
It's just like they tell you, you get the wind and the rain, then you get that break when the eye comes over you, and then here it comes again. You're getting the backside of the storm.
Yeah,
it was. I've never seen it rain that hard. Now I'll tell you that, or the wind quite that blow. But after the eye passed, I just laid back down in bed, and when that second wave hit, I just let it rock me to sleep. It was just Wasn't horrible. Didn't seem scary or nothing. But yeah, we wrote out a Category 1 hurricane together. So
Mm-hmm. It's
But it
always
did
good
not-
to get the numbers.
I'm kind of okay that we missed that. I mean, I could kind of see us maybe blowing over. We're kind of small.
would have put you
Yeah.
between me and that building. You
Yeah.
wouldn't have went no.
That way I just rock back and forth and smack into the sides.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Santa Crowd, thank you. Yeah, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it was a brewery. So
it was a brewery.
we did pretty good having a few drinks before the hurricane.
Yeah, and it happened to be bingo night there, and we had 5 people at our table, and 4 of us won $5 gift cards, and Mel got within one number of winning, but so we ended up with $20 worth of gift cards out of the deal.
That's cool.
So that was
And
pretty
we
good.
were able to see Jerry dance up there too.
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
I saw a little bit of that.
Oh, Aaron Jemison went through Category 3, and no kidding, I know you did, but it was straight line. You didn't have that little 15, 20-minute break with the eye past you. You just had 4 hours of 100-mile-an-hour winds.
Ugh.
KNR, thank you for stopping by. But yeah,
Yeah,
it was fun. It was a good time. I tell you what, Michael and Shelly are some fun people to hang out with for sure, and so is Mel and Nettie. So
so are
yeah, we
you. So
with
feel
them,
it.
and you get happy place camping together and daydream. It was quite the meetup that we had. We had a blast, but it went way too fast.
Yeah.
Way too fast. And I got there last Saturday, and everybody came in on Sunday, and then the next thing you know, it was time to leave. That's how fast the time went. Just felt like it.
Well, now
Crazy.
technically, we were there Saturday, but we had to stay in the Walmart parking lot for the night because our reservation didn't start till Sunday. So
Good night, Lily.
She going to bed.
Yeah.
See what he's saying. I think Michael won 2. Then Shelly won that very last one, but they ended up giving it to she won the big one. She won the blackout
she won the big one, and there was another person, and they did something like almost like a drawing or something. She lost that.
She lost it, but I think Michael won 2 of the $5 gift cards, and Eddie won 1, and I won 1. And Mel just couldn't do it. He was 1 number away a couple times. And never did call.
That would have been me because I never win anything on bingo.
I won the very first game. It was weird. She went through like 10 numbers, and I was giving her a hard time. I said, You haven't called one single number on my whole card. 15 numbers. I have not got one. There's something going on here. And then all of a sudden, every number she called, I got it. Got it.
Yeah.
So I yelled bingo. She looked at me like, come up here and show me. Kind of a weird, I've never played with a computer, but somehow she was doing it with a computer instead of actual bingo balls, like if you go to a bingo place or something. She was doing it on her computer, and it's like, you're not calling my numbers. You just don't like me. But it was fun, and then you do little games, and that's what Nettie was referring to dancing. She said, if you come up here and you'll dance, you get an extra card. So instead of just 1 card, you were playing 2. Then the other ones, we had to go up and sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star to her, and then you got another card. I think that was it, wasn't it? All of her little games she was playing. We had a ball. We went in that place about right when it opened at 4 o'clock, and I think we ended up leaving at 10:30 or 11 o'clock. Met some new friends there. Got some new followers there. So
we gave out channel stickers.
I handed out channel stickers, and this was only But
Second.
second weekend,
Was it the second?
this guy had opened his place up for a harvest host. So we gave the
Yeah.
bar channel stickers, and I made a suggestion to him. I said, "Hey, you need to make a wall in here, some kind of board
Mhm.
that when people come in, they can." I said, "You're going to get a lot of people in here," and he really liked the idea. So I'm curious if he ever did it. So he said he was going to, because we all gave him channel stickers to put up there on it. So hopefully, if we ever get a chance to go back there, we'll see if he put it up there. But only his second weekend, and he had 3 of us there that one night. So I think he's going to do all right. And it's a really, really cool old post office.
Really cool place.
It was the old city post office. Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Our Epic saying the beer was good too. Yes, it was good.
Oh yeah. And the pizza. We had pizza delivered to us. It was really good.
They were going to have a food truck there that night because they don't really serve food, but the food truck canceled due to the hurricane coming. So we asked them if they mind us bringing food in. They said absolutely not. And so I don't. It was someplace that
they recommended.
They recommended a pizza place, so we called them. And they delivered it right there to the brewery. So we sat there and ate our pizza and drank a beer and had a good time. So. Oh yeah, and they give Talon, our Epic RV, they give Talon a patch to go on his vest. Hang on, let that thing shut up. I didn't miss that. I didn't miss that radio going off all night long. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
She just went behind her bubble. Thought we lost her again. Look, Epic knows all the names. Marco Pizza. So I don't know if this is Shelly or Michael, but thanks for helping us remember all the names.
I know.
I'm bad with that. But then we went on. Now, can you imagine this? Let me give you a visual story. So it's Mel and Eddie and what Gary calls their 95-foot Class A diesel pusher. Mike and Shelly, their 65-foot Class A, and me and my little 31-foot. They put me in lead. They made me lead. They regretted it, because here comes the story that they regret it. So we pull off at a gas station because everybody's needing some fuel. So we pull off at a Love's gas station headed down to Mobile. Well, the gas station's no power. So they have no gas, no pumps, no nothing. So that's when the campground called and said, well, you guys better not head this way. We're out of power. So Michael and Shelly had found us a campground over in Tuscaloosa. So Shelly sent me the address to it, and I put it in my GPS. We all get back on our rigs, and we hit the road. And right as I crossed the bridge to head south, Nettie goes, Jerry, we had a little walkie-talkie. You're going the wrong way.
Breaker. Going the wrong way. Breaker.
Listen, no, my GPS is telling me to go south. And she goes, no, we got to go north.
We're going towards Birmingham.
You got to imagine right in front of us, the only place that you can turn around, there's 2 shares sitting there crossroads because all the power lines are down. We can't go straight across. I got a convoy of 200 foot of Class A RVs behind me. I can turn around. It's not that big deal for me to turn around. I'm thinking, how in the heck are we going to get these rigs turned around? We had to go down to the next.
He tried to turn around. He was going to turn around. I said, Jerry, no, we can't turn around. Get on the interstate. We'll take the next exit.
Yeah, so we went down to the next exit. So I get off, and there's no red lights. So it's kind of the honor system at the stop sign. You know, if your red light's out, common sense tells you it turns into a 4-way stop. Well, the people that were going east and west hadn't figured that out yet. They would just keep going east and west. They wouldn't let no one turn off the highway to make this turn. So finally, I just nosed out there. I said, heck with this. So I got out. Mel and Eddie came out. Well, I guess then Michael was kind of stuck, and this lady was going to stop and let Michael out, but a car came around the shoulder. And, pew, and I guess give Michael the university system or, signal or flipping the bird. So we got Michael flipped off and we drove 3 miles out of the way. And I said, there's what you get for putting me in Lee.
Yeah.
It was weird. GPS told me to go south. And then when I replugged it, I hit the same link she sent me. And then it told me, no, you need to go north, dummy.
Recalculate.
Yeah. Recalculate. It didn't recalculate fast enough. But what a good time. It was a great time.
We did.
Yeah. You guys ever get a chance to meet these people, you definitely got to go meet them, because what you see here is what you get. Jesse does talk. I'm just going to tell you. A lot of people don't think he can talk, but Jesse can talk, can't he, Nettie?
Yes, and he does eat really good, really fast.
Yeah. That's why. It's been some time. We went to a Mexican restaurant. That's what it was. And I mean, the size of the burrito they brought this man was like probably the size of my forearm.
It was huge.
Covered with chili and cheese and all deliciousness. And I got my food, and I'm looking down. And I got some quesadillas, and I'm looking at it. I'm thinking, I picked one up to get a bite, and I looked over at Jesse, and they were taking his plate away. Right then and then, I told him, I said, you only get 30 minutes for lunch, don't you, Jesse? He goes, yep. Work that only gets 30 minutes for lunch because you're not messing around, you're not talking, you're eating.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what Timmy Ray said to read his comment. We'll put it. Let me tell everyone this. I called Jerry Hall one night. There was a woman pickup. Yeah, Timmy called me one night. I actually give it to Nettie and let her answer it. He was kind of lost for a second. Good evening, Tommy O. Yeah, and then that truck almost hit me. So yeah, our little 2-mile adventure to get us turned around, headed in the right direction, caused the other two campers both trouble. I didn't really have any trouble though. I don't know what the big deal was. I got right back.
But
on
it wasn't
highway.
your fault, Jerry. It wasn't your fault. It was the GPS directing you wrong.
Yeah. But lots of chances of getting over there. The only place to turn around on the road we're on is blocked off due to down power lines. Oh, and there was several trees out in the highway. They were a bunch of trees had blown over. And we passed the cutting crew, I guess. We caught up to them and passed them. And we go another 3 or 4 miles down the road. Got a semi on my left, a tree on my right, and I can't go nowhere. So I just kind of closed my eyes. I think it brushed down the whole side of my rig, but I think Mel and them got over where they didn't hit it. But there's nothing I could do. A semi was not letting me come over. So the RV DJ came in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean,
hey, Sonia.
We had a blast. Just went way, 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 way too fast. All I'm saying.
Yeah, they had to pry me and Jerry apart. We wouldn't stop hugging each other.
It was awesome. I even got a hug from Felix.
Oh,
yeah,
man, don't be telling people that.
Yeah, she did. She actually, and she didn't have a knife in her hand or anything. It was really cool.
It was in her pocket.
That's why I hugged her really tight so she couldn't get to her pockets.
Yeah.
But we did get to witness. We didn't see Gary would daydream too much because he was right in the middle of selling his house, but we did get to see his new place right after they delivered it and had it set on the pad. So that was kind of cool. That
Awesome
we got
kitchen
to
in
see
that
it take
place.
place. Yeah, beautiful kitchen. I'm sure he'll be sending some videos out, and he must be either still moving right now or too tired to raise his hand and push a computer key. I'm not sure which, but I know they've been moving all day today. So, yeah, Nettie did end up with a couple extra knives. Our Epic RV. Didn't you guys get the forks?
Yeah.
Hey, and one hint too for you guys out there: if you ever do get a chance to go down and camp with Daydream About Nice Things, if Tammy's not there, bring your own silverware. Bring your
Yeah,
own
'cause
silverware.
Gary cleans it like this.
We saw him doing dishes one night, so didn't see where they went after that, but we saw him licking them. No, I don't think he's going to be in the closet still, Aaron. I think he's actually going to have a beautiful little place there where he's going to be doing his lives from. the way he set his new house on the property, you should be able to see out the windows just beautiful trees and a little creek there that runs by his house. So hopefully you'll have a nice view and not his clothes hanging up behind him. So we'll see how it works out.
He said if Tammy lets him sit there. So, yeah, we'll see.
It was kind of a bummer. Tammy wasn't able. She was able to come down the last night, but she had the day we all got there. She developed a kidney stone, and you could tell it was pretty painful. We went over by their house. That's a good picture.
Mhm.
That's at the falls there at DeSoto State Park, and that was beautiful.
And
I don't know if I know I got some. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say
good picture.
that's a good
That's
picture.
a big smile, Felix. Look at that big smile. Woohoo!
That's not really me.
I actually believe Jesse and I had a good time. I think Jesse and Felix had a really good time. I know it just went really fast for him. Michael and Shelley.
That's so good. Mm-hmm. We had a blast.
Yeah, she wasn't feeling good at all. So she just kind of stayed at home, except the very last night we were there. She did get to come out the last night. We got to sit around the fire, and all of it. Well, I'm going to say all of us, but mostly Michael and Shelley and Mel and Eddie made the meal. I think me and Felix contributed with a bag of potato chips or something.
I brought the peppermint bark rum chata.
Oh yeah,
That was delicious.
Um,
That was good.
Susan,
Yeah.
Darby didn't get to be in
videos out
any
there.
pictures because Darby does not know how to behave herself around other people or other animals. Whereas Talon is a very well behaved dog and does what she's supposed to do. Darby is nothing like that. So Darby stayed in the camper.
I think I made a very good friend with Talon this weekend. I think we became good friends last week.
I think Darby carries a knife.
Going back to travel, how you guys doing?
Well, Darby did get to meet Nettie, and she's met Jerry before, and she did okay, as long as I held really tight on the leash so that she didn't jump up and knock Nettie down.
There you go, Jerry.
Oh yeah, that's me saying goodbye to Talon.
Yeah, Talon loves them. She
Yeah.
went right up to him, Felix. She knew that he was leaving.
I was leaving.
Yeah, Talon's awesome.
Yeah, it was Troubadour. It was a great time. Gary had to pretty much be gone all day Tuesday because that's the day they were delivering his house. So we just all went down to Fort Payne and had us a nice lunch and toured the town ourselves.
Somebody's got an air fryer.
I do.
Stirring up the kitchen.
I used that today. Thank you very much.
You did.
Yeah, because I thought, well, I better try this thing out. So I have these Jimmy Dean croissant breakfast sandwiches,
Yeah.
It's got egg, sausage, and cheese and stuff on it. So I took it apart and I laid it in there. And I wasn't sure how long to cook it. So I put it on like 6 minutes, but I kept checking it. That thing completely from frozen to completely ready to eat was 4 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So that was awesome.
What setting did you use? The lowest?
The one of those that was on the dial. I think it was the highest. Highest is 400, right?
I think so.
My thinking is the hotter it is, the faster it'll cook. That's my
thinking.
Good night, Aaron. But 4 minutes from frozen, I mean, I took it right out of the freezer, kind of broke it apart, laid it in there. In 4 minutes, it was so hot I had to get a fork to get the sausage out of it. So it was great. I love that thing. Thanks to Mel and Eddie. That was my parting gift as I left yesterday. I walk around the corner to say goodbye, and she's holding an air fryer and gives it. So now I can cook pork chops without burning my house down, Felix.
Yep.
Yay!
Yeah. We'll see. I think it's going to work great though. Yeah, the granddaughters came out tonight. They walked in the kitchen. They go, "Grandpa, where'd you get that air fryer at?" I went through the whole story, so they love it. They love air fryers. So they were tickled to death to see it sitting in the kitchen.
They probably know how to use one then, so they can help you.
Yeah. But they probably do. Probably better than I do. And I did, of course, go to the world's renowned anything and looked on YouTube, finding out how to use an air fryer. So watched a few videos on how to cook stuff in it. So
now, did you tell everybody, Jerry, your breaking news as far as you are now on Instagram posting?
Oh, I have not. I have not told them that. Yeah, so if you guys need any tips on Instagram, I'm the guy.
Yeah. And his YouTube channel is linked on his Instagram account.
It probably is. Yes. Thanks to somebody. I don't know how that works together, but yeah, I was an Instagram posting fool. So if you go on my Instagram, you'll see a lot of our tour on the Instagram because I was posting this with Gwent everywhere we went. Then we went to the river market, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
We got to see the University of Alabama's girls rowing team actually practicing out on the river with 5 of their boats. That was pretty interesting to watch, and I'm sure somebody will have some video on that coming out. I've got some. I don't know why I do it, but when I'm videotaping stuff like that, I don't talk. I'm just watching. So I'm sure Shelly or Nettie got some that narrated a little bit and told people what they were doing, but I'm just videotaping, and then when I get done, I didn't say a word about what they were doing. Papa Drew signed the papers to sell his condo. It's up for sale. Anybody interested in it?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's Instagram got hacked. RV DJ, my Instagram got hacked. Had to delete it. Ooh. Well,
and he has the knives.
Where was I asking something else? Oh, and I got to also tell you another thing that as I was leaving yesterday, Mr. Michael with our Epic RV had a dash cam and a off-brand GoPro that he gifted me yesterday before I left.
Cool.
So, yeah, it was stuff he wasn't using anymore. And I think they're trying to make enough room to get him a 17-inch Blackstone after seeing Mel cook our breakfast yesterday morning. So they said they had to get rid of some stuff to get something else. So Tommy got rid of that stuff. I said, you're getting close to having enough room to put that 17-inch Blackstone somewhere. So Mel cooked our entire breakfast on it yesterday morning. I think everybody was loving it.
Woo.
So,
Six
low
figures,
price.
75.
So bids are open now.
No thanks.
I have to be like William. I got $500. I got $500. Can I buy that for $500? That's a nice condo. Probably in the location more than anything. Yeah, so
Oh, yeah.
it was a bittersweet leaving yesterday, but I was gifted an air fryer, a dash camera, and a off-brand GoPro. So thank each and every one of you guys, Mel and Eddie and Michael and Shelly, for that stuff. So the only thing I got to do with the cameras is get some of the little mini little SIM cards that
SD
go in
card?
it. Yeah, be able to start using them. So ain't no telling what I'll be filming now. Oh, it's a block from the beach. No wonder it's so much money.
Do you have to work tomorrow, Jerry? Or can you take it off?
Oh, no, I got to work. No.
Oh.
I keep waiting for the email. It says, due to the virus, please start working from home, but they haven't sent it out yet. So, because it is bad around here again.
Well, your home is your RV, so you can travel and work from your RV.
2,300 cases today.
Oh,
cases.
wow.
So, just for our county, not for the state, for our county. So, and my boss is, I think
You need to just retire.
I know. But after being with these, as Gary calls them, yahoos, for that week, we're sitting there comparing notes and stuff on gas mileage and this and insurance and blah 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 that. I think I'm gonna start looking for me a Class A. So
Woohoo!
I get the same gas mileage as Mel and Eddie get in their 217-foot deal in my little 30. Exact same gas mileage. And when even Michael and Shelly, when they park and open up the slides, they got opposing slides on them.
Mm-hmm.
You don't feel like you're sitting in an RV. You feel like you're sitting in someone's house visiting with them. I mean, they're so far away, you kind of got to talk loud to be able to hear them. And I'm thinking, the only reason I was looking to downsize is because I wanted to travel more in gas mileage. But Mel and Eddie and Michael, they're getting the exact same gas mileage I get with that Class C.
And you don't have to get out if it's raining. You can just stay inside, hit the button.
Yeah.
It levels itself, open it up.
I'm out there putting little plastic chalks under mine to get it level, and they just pull up and hit a button and oh, we're level. So, if you're truly going to full time, why not? You know, why not have that comfort of all that space, and get the same gas mileage?
I can make curtains for you.
Yeah. So, ones I'm looking at is going to need some help. So. It's a normal camper, all brown.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Travel with us. We'll do some renovations. Put it on video.
Yeah. I think Nettie's probably setting. Are you sitting close to my spot?
I am.
Yeah. My spot was right next to the kitchen, of course, so I didn't have to get up and get the food because it was served right next to me. And so that became my little spot there and theirs. And then we toured Michael and Shelley's and what a beautiful Class A they got.
Mm-hmm.
One thing you'd realize too after, say, I left last Friday, got back today, my closet's not big enough to hold enough clothes. I was down to my last shirt yesterday when I changed to go home.
Yeah.
Let's see. Memo Matter
He
says
didn't
you're
want to drive shirtless. So
no. It was chilly when I left, and it didn't really warm up yesterday. It was when I stopped last night at that truck stop. It was like I may have to fire up the generator so I can turn the little electric heat on. I just got my blanket and curled up in it, and I was okay. But it was cold. It was chilly. Yeah, and that's what Epic RV is. Great to choose your neighbors too. We were kind of not too far scattered out at DeSoto, far enough that I got leg cramps from walking. And we walked 12,000 steps one day, but I'm not bitching about that.
I know.
Uh,
Yeah.
Me and Felix and Jesse were parked right next to each other. Gary was like 4 campgrounds down, but we walked through the backyard and get right to his place. Mel and Eddie was up at the top of the hill. Then Michael and Shelley was at the tip top of the hill. So time you walked up to them, your legs were barking. But it was great. They got towed behind cars, so we just let them come down to us. And me and Felix only walked up there once. Said, if you want to come and see us, hook your car and drive down here and pick us up.
Yeah. Yeah. I got a blister from that walk.
Yeah, that was a pretty good walk. I don't care what anybody said, because it was uphill from
uphill
where we were at to your rig was uphill and uphill. I think Michael and them was even more uphill than what you guys were.
Like that.
Yep.
Uphill. Yeah.
I know that night I'm laying there in bed and I start getting a leg cramp. I know if I move my big toe just a centimeter that it's going to knot up like crazy. So I'm trying to lay there and not move anything for about a half hour. But it was a great time. It was a great time. I can't wait till we can all do it again. And I guess the next big one's courtside, correct?
Yeah.
We can meet up.
Courtside. Mm-hmm.
January. I wrote down somewhere.
16th through the 24th.
Yeah.
16th through the 24th.
Yep.
Yeah.
That one's going to be huge.
Yeah. Actually, I did a little early morning drive right when the sun started coming up this morning. I think I ended up having 9 or 10 people in there. Well, I keep remembering this time change. So it was like 6:30 this morning, right when the sun started coming up. And I think a little bit crazy was in there. I think they're going to be there. Fantastic Travels is going to be there. Somebody was going to pick her up that announced that they were, our artist on the road. Did you guys hear she was giving her 2-week notice? And she's going to start full-timing. Minivan Mike, how you doing? So she's going to go down to Florida, and then her and Sherry are going to head over to courtside too. So hopefully the weather in Kansas will let me get out of here in January. I'm not sure what Shannon's saying here. Yes, you weren't.
Oh, because you said you were by yourself driving home this morning.
Yeah,
By yourself because
people in there. Yeah. I tell you one thing you do not want to do though is the GPS at one point, like it, I don't know, 9. It was dark, 8:30, 9 o'clock last night. It cut me down this little 2-lane road. I mean, like the roads we were driving on in Arkansas, no shoulders, up and down hill for 102 miles.
Oh,
Waiting for a deer to run out any second. That was to get me over to 63, take 63 over to Springfield and catch 65. But other than that, it kept me on highways. But for some reason, it told me to get off on Highway 412. And I thought, well, Highway 412 sounds like it'd be all right. Highway 412 is a 2-lane road with no shoulders.
Oh, wow.
102 miles across there. But it did take, I think it took some time off going that way instead of going up to St. Louis or 44 and cutting over. Oh, we lost Nettie.
Well, I thought she looked frozen.
Yeah, I thought she froze up there. We'll see if she pops back in. I think we're only going to go an hour tonight. Oh, we're already at an hour.
Yeah, we're at an hour.
You look tired.
I am.
I know I'm beat. How did you guys do today? I got to watch probably 30, 40 minutes.
Get anything? Yeah, I don't know when, I can't remember when you left, but we got a piece of barbed wire, a bottle cap, a fishing lure. I think that was about it. A lot of like trash metal.
I
And
think when I left, he was trying to hook something. He was using his new hook.
yeah, it didn't hook anything, but we were calling it a water salad. A lot of weeds. Got a lot of weeds. That's how he got that fishing lure, actually, wasn't it? Because it hooked some fishing line, and so he got a really nice little rattle trap fishing lure.
Oh,
but
that's good. Yeah, those are always good to have.
So I don't know. If we go live again, we'll probably try to do a different spot than that one because we've been that one 3 times now. But I hate to not go back and get that stuff we know is in there. And I know it's driving him crazy. Yeah, it's driving him crazy because it's still there and he knows it.
Oh, Nettie's trying to come back in here. Let's see if we can get her back up here. There you go. But yeah, I think we're just saying we're going to get off here. I know Felix is exhausted. I'm beat and need to get in the shower and get in bed because 6 o'clock comes pretty early in the morning. So, but yeah, we already been on an hour. So, thanks, ladies, for coming up and joining me tonight, and thanks for everybody for hanging out with us. And we'll get this Sunday night thing. Oh, Catfish Terry's just now jumping in by the time we're going to get off. So, I think I said hello to Memo Matters and Boondocking with Boomers in here now. I think we're going to jump off and try to get some sleep and rest up from, or me and Felix are going to rest up so we can go back to work.
I don't work.
Michael and Nettie and Mel and Shelly don't even have clocks in their, they don't even have clocks in their rigs. They don't need to know what time it is. They don't even know what day it is most of the time.
Yeah.
To that. Who cares, right?
Yeah.
Who cares what time it is? Who cares what day it is?
Yeah. Well,
so you guys
join us soon, Jerry. Come join us when we be back.
Keep your phone handy. That was fun caravan like that. That was really fun caravan like that. I'll say one thing, then we'll get out here. Even we stopped at a rest area, and we all got out and grabbed leftover food that we had left and had us a heck of a nice lunch at a rest stop sitting at a picnic table just along the highway. That was a good
fun.
meal.
Yeah.
Talked and had our lunch and got back on the road. And that's the way to travel, man. I tell you, that's just the way to travel. And I think I came up with a new slogan from a channel, and I was thinking about it driving home today. And that sun's starting to pop up, and it just the sun set last night. It was beautiful. Then the sunrise was this morning. It was beautiful. And I'm thinking, you know what? If you're not doing what you love, you're just not living.
Exactly.
I think that's my new slogan for my show, because I just love that. I mean, I just love that freedom of it was. I can't tell you. I got to quit. I'll be like Gary.
I know.
It's great. I can't say enough about it, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for making it so special. So, and all the other people in this chat, I can't wait to meet up with each and every one of you guys too, because I can only assume it's going to be just as good as this one was. I don't know. We kind of all got a special connections, but I know they'll be good. I don't know
Yeah.
if it'll be this one, but they're all going to be good. So we'll go ahead and get out here. We've been an hour and 5 minutes. I need to get in the shower and get in bed. And we just had a blast. And friendships that'll last forever. I mean, that's the way I look at it. Friendships
Yeah.
that'll last forever. So with that, I'll say my new slogan.
Yeah.
If you're not what you love, people, you're just not living. So get out there and do what you love.
Yeah.
You guys take care and have a good night.
Good
We'll
night.
talk.
All right.
Love ya.